What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, November 17th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them sequel will be titled The Crimes of Grindelwald. Warner Bros. Shared the title and a first cast photo on social media Thursday, exactly a year ahead of the movie's release in November 2018. The studio wrote on the Fantastic Beasts official Twitter page, "In 1 year, return to the Wizarding World with Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, #Magic in Progress, #Fantastic Beasts." Pottermore, the digital company from Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts author J.K. Rowling, also shared the news and a link to the official photo. The company tweeted, "A familiar world, a new story, return to the Wizarding World with Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, coming late 2018, #Magic in Progress." The photo features Gellert Grindelwald, played by Johnny Depp, Albus Dumbledore, played by Jude Law, Newt Scamander, played by Eddie Redmayne, along with several other characters, including Theseus Scamander, played by Callum Turner, and Letta Lestrange, played by Zoe Kravitz. Fantastic Beasts takes place in the Harry Potter universe decades ahead of the events of Harry Potter. The first film was directed by David Yates and earned $814 million at the box office, with the sequel also to be helmed by Yates. Jordan Peele says he considers his film Get Out to be a documentary as the box office hit enters into Golden Globe competition as a comedy. Blumhouse, the studio that produced the film, has entered it for consideration as a comedy at the Golden Globes, Entertainment Weekly reported. The move will most likely pit the film against other potential comedy musical contenders such as The Big Sick, I, Tonya, The Disaster Artist, Lady Bird, and The Greatest Showman. Previously, director Ridley Scott's The Martian, starring Matt Damon, about an astronaut attempting to survive on Mars, was entered into the Golden Globes as a comedy. Peele, who co-wrote and directed Get Out, discussed the matter with Stephen Colbert on The Late Show Wednesday and said he views the film as a documentary due to its subject matter and social commentary on race. Peele said, "Here's the thing, the movie is truth. The thing that resonates with people was truth, so for me it's more of a historical biopic." Get Out, which was released in theaters in February, grossed $253.4 million worldwide. Emma Stone joked that Jennifer Lawrence lost out on her Easy A role because she sucks. The 29-year-old actress, who starred as Olive Pendergast in the 2010 movie, ribbed Lawrence for failing to land the part in a roundtable interview with the 27-year-old star for The Hollywood Reporter. Stone brought up Easy A after being asked if there's a line from a specific film that has stuck with her. She answers, "Fuck off, Quiznos," leading Lawrence to share she had auditioned for the movie. Lawrence confessed, "I auditioned for Easy A. I wanted it so bad." Stone responded before joking, "Well, guess what? You didn't get it. You didn't get it because you suck." Easy A helped skyrocket Stone to fame, while Lawrence would instead star in Winter's Bone, the X-Men reboot films, and the Hunger Games movies. The pair said in an interview that they have discussed a future collaboration. Stone said, "I would love to. I keep trying to convince her. I have so many ideas." Lawrence confirmed, "There's one idea that's floating around, but it's a secret." Stone will next star in The Favorite with Joe Alwyn, while Lawrence is slated for Red Sparrow. The pair's interview follows Gossip Girl's producer Josh Schwartz's revelation that Lawrence auditioned to play Serena Van Der Woodson on the CW series. Production on Veep's 7th and last season has been delayed as star Julia Louis-Dreyfus continues her battle against breast cancer. Veep's executive producer Frank Rich gave an update on the actress Wednesday on SiriusXM's radio show The Press Pool, where he confirmed that production has been postponed as Louis-Dreyfus continues to receive treatment. Rich said, "I can tell you that Julia is undergoing treatment for breast cancer, and we're obviously postponing production of the show. We were supposed to have started now while she was in treatment, but the expectation is that we will shoot again. We have one more season we're doing, which we are incredibly excited about." He also added, rather impressively, "While we wait for her to gather her full strength around her treatment, we have been having with the cast table reads of scripts for the final season so as they're ready. So it's been quite something because she's fighting a serious, what is for anybody, a real illness, and yet wants to keep working as much as circumstances allow her without being crazy about it. I've seen her recently as 10 days ago and watched her just be hilarious playing Selena Mayer with the cast all around her playing the assorted group of idiots that Selena has to deal with on a weekly basis on the show. He says she's got a great supportive system, she's a very strong person, and we can't wait to welcome her back at full speed. Louis-Dreyfus first announced she was diagnosed with breast cancer in September. She wrote at the time, 1 in 8 women get breast cancer. Today, I'm the one. The good news is that I have the most glorious group of supportive and caring friends and fantastic insurance through my union. The bad news is that not all women are so lucky, so let's fight all cancers and make universal health care a reality. Following the announcement, Louis-Dreyfus received support and words of encouragement from a number of celebrities, including her Seinfeld co-star Jason Alexander, breast cancer survivors Robin Roberts and Christina Applegate, and former Vice President Joe Biden. David Duchovny says he is happy Season 11 of The X-Files will include 10 episodes and spend more time on Mulder and Scully's strange cases than offering a crash course on what the series is about. Duchovny and his co-star Gillian Anderson returned to the iconic sci-fi drama's 10th season in 2016 after 14 years' absence. But Duchovny recently told reporters at the New York Comic-Con he feels Season 10, which only has 6 episodes, was way too exposition-heavy about how to get you up to speed. Now that all the groundwork is laid, the actor says the truth-seeking FBI special agents he and Anderson play are able to hit the ground running for Season 11. Duchovny said, "That's exciting to me to actually start telling stories. Unfortunately, we got kind of trapped into telling the story of the show in Season 10. To me, that's not so interesting. It might be interesting to fans. I don't care. I can look at it that way. But once you start talking endlessly about yourself, to me, the show was about the case and how that affects the characters. Unfortunately, after a certain point, it becomes about the characters, not about the case, and to me, that is less interesting." Asked why he thinks the revival of The X-Files worked when the reboots of so many others haven't, Duchovny admitted, "I don't know why exactly. Revivals can get trapped in doing the same thing, trying to give people what they think they want, rather than giving them what they want to give them and hoping they come around." He says, adding that The X-Files was always about wonder. It was like a Twilight Zone type show. So he asked, would he be up for a Season 12 if Fox ordered one? He says, "I'm open. I love to work with these people, and I love the show. I'm always open. It's a struggle to get everyone together at the same time, regardless of what creator Chris Carter says. If they want to do it, I'm open to do it." X-Files Season 11 is to debut January 3rd, 2018 on Fox. The Old Vic Theatre in London has finished their investigation of Kevin Spacey and have found 20 counts of alleged inappropriate behavior. Spacey served as the artistic director of the Old Vic from 2004 to 2015. The investigation, which comes after the actor has faced sexual harassment allegations, found that 16 staff members and 4 others came forward with allegations of their own. The theater said in a statement, this investigation concluded that there have been 20 personal allegations of incidents relating to the Old Vic ranging from 1995 to 2013, with the majority all but 2 failing before 2009. The Old Vic also noted that Spacey's stardom may have led to the individuals feeling that they cannot speak out about the allegations before. Chairman Nick Clary said, "On behalf of the Old Vic Board of Trustees, to all those people who felt unable to speak up at the time, the Old Vic truly apologizes. Inappropriate behavior by anyone working at the Old Vic is completely unacceptable." The Old Vic also promised that with artistic director Matthew Warchuk, who has been in place since 2014, the theater will be ensuring the safety of all who work for the company. He said, since his appointment in 2014, artistic director Matthew Warchuk has already created a different, open, inclusive environment at the Old Vic. And the way forward will build on this positive, supportive, and nurturing approach. We have a significantly more robust and effective workplace now than ever before. But there is always more to be done and lessons to learn from. Spacey has not commented on the 20 Old Vic allegations. A New York-based photographer has apologized for retouching Lupita Nyong'o's hair on a magazine cover. Ali said Monday he made a monumental mistake by editing out parts of the 34-year-old actress's hair on a November cover of Gracia UK. He said in a statement to People magazine, "I realize now what an incredibly monumental mistake I have made. I would like to take this time to apologize to Ms. Nyong'o and everyone else that I did offend." Lee, who is of Vietnamese heritage, said he came to see how altering Nyong'o's hair was an incredibly damaging and hurtful act, according to NME. He says, "Though it was not my intention to hurt anyone, I could see that altering the image of her hair was an unbelievably damaging and hurtful act. As an immigrant myself, it is my duty to be an advocate for the representation of diversity of beauty in this industry. I will demonstrate this in my work even more going forward." Nyong'o, who is of Kenyan heritage, had called out Gracia UK in a post last week after her kinky hair was edited out and smoothed on the cover. The magazine apologized, but said it did not request the alteration. The publication says Gracia magazine would like to make it clear that at no point did they make any editorial requests to the photographer for Lupita Nyong'o's hair to be altered on this week's cover, nor did we alter it ourselves. We apologize unreservedly for not upholding the highest of editorial standards and ensuring that we were aware of all alterations that have been made. Nyong'o is known for the films 12 Years a Slave, for which she won an Academy Award for Best Actress, and Queen of Katawi. She also voiced Maz Kanata in Star Wars The Force Awakens and will reprise the role in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Chance the Rapper is nervous about hosting Saturday Night Live, so he chose to hold a dance party in a new promo for the sketch comedy show. Chance asked SNL cast member Beck Bennett, who suggests dancing away with his pre-show jitters, "Dude, how am I going to be ready for Saturday?" Chance and Bennett are then joined by SNL castmates Kate McKinnon, Chris Redd, and Peter Davidson, who also began to dance under a red light. SNL's Kenan Thompson then walks by and notices how funny everyone looks dancing and comments that they must be on drugs. Chance will host SNL on November 18th with musical guest Eminem, who is expected to perform his new song, Walk on Water. Kim Kardashian would rather drink a sardine smoothie than answer a question about her sister's rumored pregnancies. The 37-year-old reality star took a sip of the fishy drink on Wednesday's episode of The Late Late Show with James Corden while playing Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts. Host James Corden asked Kardashian point blank if her sisters Khloe and Kylie Jenner are indeed expecting. The star gave a small smile before taking a drink of the sardine smoothie. She said, "Oh my God," she exclaimed afterwards. "The aftertaste, I have to go to dinner after this. So freaking disgusting." Kardashian avoided drinking bird saliva, however, by ranking her mom and sisters from best dressed to worst dressed. Kendall Jenner, Kris Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Kourtney Kardashian, and Khloe Kardashian. She also answered what husband Kanye West's most annoying habits are. Star says he falls asleep everywhere. It's really embarrassing, like when we're in like a parent-teacher conference or like a doctor's appointment or at a meeting, that he's like bringing me to fashion designers. She confessed, "I blame everything on jet lag, even if he hasn't traveled in like a year. I'm like, oh, so he's jet lagged. I have to cover up for him." Kardashian herself is expecting the third child via surrogate with West. She confirmed on Wednesday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show that she's expecting another daughter. Superstore star Ben Feldman recently became a first-time dad. The 37-year-old actor's rep confirmed Wednesday to Entertainment Tonight that Feldman's wife, actress Michelle Mulitz, gave birth to son Charles Milton on October 24th. Feldman and Mulitz told People their baby was born while the Los Angeles Dodgers were playing the Houston Astros in the World Series. He joked, Charlie Milton Feldman was born on the Dodgers' second home run in the series. He loves sleeping all day and party all night. The pair named their son in part after Mulitz's grandfather. Feldman explained, "Milton was Michelle's grandfather and Charlie is a adorable name." Feldman and Mulitz were married in October 2013 and announced in June that they were expecting. The actor couldn't help but gush about Mulitz while confirming the news to People. He says, "I'm insanely lucky to have a wife with enough intelligence and compassion and responsibility to make it look like I know what I'm doing here." Feldman plays Jonas Sims on Superstore, which co-stars America Ferrera, and returned for a third season on NBC in September. Mulitz has appeared on Numbers and NCIS in addition to a number of short films. Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee's mega hit Despacito cleaned up the 2017 Latin Grammy Awards Thursday night, winning awards in several categories, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year. The song also won for Best Short Form Music Video and Best Urban Fusion Performance for the partial English version of the song featuring Justin Bieber. The Grammy haul capped off what has been an incredible year for Despacito, which broke the record for most streams on YouTube with more than 4.3 billion. Fonsi, who is from Puerto Rico, said Despacito is a hymn to the island, which was ravaged by Hurricane Maria in September and is still struggling to recover. Fonte said, "Everything I do and everything I will do now more than ever is to continue celebrating my island, my culture, my homeland, and my music, and to make sure the public knows that Puerto Rico needs help." Residente, who is also from Puerto Rico and opened the award show with a dedication to the island, was nominated in 9 categories and won 2, including Best Urban Album for Residente, his self-titled solo album, and for Best Urban Song for Somos Anomales. Panama-born Ruben Blades won the coveted Album of the Year for his salsa big band. Colombian superstar Shakira took home Best Contemporary Pop Album honors for her El Dorado, her 11th studio album. Spaniard Alejandro Sanz was honored with the Person of the Year award, which he dedicated to the recipients of the Defer Action for Childhood Arrivals program. He was later joined on stage with 30 DACA recipients who sang as a chorus during one of his performances of the night. South Korean boy band BTS is gearing up to release a mic drop remix with Steve Aoki. The K-pop group shared a clip Thursday from their music video featuring the 39-year-old American DJ and musician. The video shows Aoki DJing as the members of BTS dance in a recording studio. The full remix will debut November 24th at 6 p.m. in South Korea and at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. The original mic drop appears on BTS's newest EP, Love Yourself Her, which debuted in September. Aoki subsequently confirmed he was working on a collaboration with the boy band and teased the project again this month. He told Billboard, "I don't know how much I can say, but we're working on some fun stuff. I love these guys. These guys are the geniuses. They're so creative on every level." BTS appeared on the Late Show with James Corden and Jimmy Kimmel Live this week ahead of their performance Sunday at the 2017 American Music Awards. The group will perform on the Ellen DeGeneres Show later this month. Rapper and singer Lil Peep died Wednesday in Tucson, Arizona at the age of 21. Sarah Stennett, the CEO of First Access Entertainment, who worked with Peep, real name Gustav Ara, in 2016, confirmed the musician's death in a statement. Stennett said, "I am shocked and heartbroken. I do not believe Peep wanted to die. This is so tragic. He had big goals and dreams for the future, which he had shared with me, his team, his family, and his friends. He was hugely intelligent, hugely creative, massively charismatic, gentle, and charming. He had huge ambitions, and his career was flourishing." Stennett continued, "I have spoken to his mother, and she asked me to convey that she is very, very proud of him and everything he was able to achieve in his short life. She is truly grateful to the fans and the people who have supported and loved him." The Tucson Police Department announced that they found evidence suggesting that Peep died of an overdose of an anti-anxiety medication Xanax, the New York Times reported. Peep's death comes after he released his debut album, Come Over When You Are Sober, on September 1st. Peep was an up-and-coming rapper who blended emo and hip-hop. Videos on YouTube such as Awful Things, Ben's Truck, and The Bright Side have earned millions of views. Selena Gomez was spotted kissing ex-boyfriend Justin Bieber at his hockey game. The 25-year-old singer and actress appeared to confirm her reconciliation with Bieber at the 23-year-old star's match Wednesday at Los Angeles, according to TMZ. Gomez was seen smooching Bieber during a timeout in the game. The actress leaned over the rails to put both hands on Bieber's shoulders and planted a kiss on his lips. E! News reported Gomez brought along her Cavalier King Charles Spaniel puppy, which sources said was a gift from the actress's ex-boyfriend. The Weeknd. Gomez and The Weeknd recently called it quits after 10 months of dating. Gomez and Bieber reconciled in October after splitting in 2014 after several years on again, off again dating. The pair were spotted hanging out several times before news of Gomez's split from The Weeknd broke. Source told People this month he is waiting for Selena to tell him that they're officially back together. He doesn't feel any rush, because no doubt they are already emotionally back together. Gomez will perform Sunday at the 2017 American Music Awards and share a video of herself prepping for the award show Wednesday on Instagram. She performed an emotional rendition of The Heart Wants What It Wants at the 2016 ceremony. Blake Shelton is embracing his title as People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive of 2017. The 41-year-old country star said on Thursday's episode of the Ellen DeGeneres Show that he considers himself fat and ugly his whole life until the magazine chose him for its annual issue. He told host Ellen DeGeneres, "I have been fat and ugly my whole life. If only for 1 year I get to be sexy, I'm going to milk this for everything that is worth. Shelton appeared in a dressed-down tuxedo on the talk show, but jokingly said he will make additional style changes, including bringing back the mullet hairstyle. He says, the mullet's coming back. The mullet's coming back this year. That used to be ugly. It's officially sexy now. It's the law. It's like the sun coming up. I'm sexy. Sheldon said in his cover-ish interview with People that he had a different reaction to the title than fellow The Voice coach Adam Levine, who received the honor in 2013 because he never considered himself sexy. The singer said, I think to describe myself as a child, one thing comes to mind, and that's fat. People said I haven't changed since before I made it, and I'm still fat today. That's proof. He added, when people would say to Adam, Mr. Sexy, you always see him go, well, if you say that to me, it's going to be, you're damn right, I'm Mr. Sexy. I've been ugly my whole life. If I can't be sexy for a year, I'm taking it. Sheldon jokingly told DeGeneres he feels bad for girlfriend Gwen Stefani because the spotlight is on him. He says being overshadowed will be a humbling experience for the 48-year-old star, whom he calls a symbol of beauty. Mariah Carey announced on Twitter Wednesday that she is canceling the opening shows of her Christmas concert tour due to an upper respiratory infection. Sarah wrote, Lambs, just in time for the holiday gift-giving season, it seems I've received a present of my own, a lovely upper respiratory infection after last week's flu. Carey says, Bleak, you know that there's nothing I love more than celebrating the holidays with my festive Christmas show, but I have to take my doctor's orders and rest until he says I can sing on stage. She also added, until then, unfortunately, I have to cancel the first several shows of my upcoming Christmas tour. I'm going to do all that I can so that I can see you soon. The Christmas tour was originally scheduled to begin Friday in Windsor, Ontario, at the Coliseum at Caesars Windsor. The concert series will now begin on November 27th at the Beacon Theater in New York City before wrapping up December 22nd in the Coliseum in Las Vegas. And finally, Drake was seen telling a fan to stop touching women Wednesday during a concert in Sydney, Australia. Fan video was taken from the concert shows the rapper stopping in the middle of his song Know Yourself to single out and yell an audience member for touching women in attendance. Drake said, if you don't stop touching girls, I will come out there and F you up, while pointing at the man after he told his DJ to cut the music. He continued, I'm not playing with you, bro. If you don't stop putting your hands on girls, I'm going to come out there and fuck your ass up. Concert goers were seen cheering following the moment as Drake moved on to his next song. Drake is currently on tour in Australia. And as your entertainment report for Friday, November 17th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.